going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 44 of the Trading to Glory. If you guys have been enjoying this series, don't forget to drop a like on it. We're going to get right into it today. We've got Germany versus France as a squad building challenge. It gives you a tradable 15k pack as a reward, and it's very, very easy to complete. So here's my template if you guys needed any help with it. Here's the template. I went with some non-tradable. I actually have these guys from my club, and I put them up top, the Germans, and they get a strong link with each other, so they'll get full chemistry. And then I went with a hyperlink over on the left mid. You only need a strong link. I've got a hyperlink right there. And then I went with a strong link over on the right side as well. Then on the defense and midfield, we've got ourselves some French players. The total cost of the squad was only about maybe 2,500 to 3,000 coins, just because I had the bronzes already in my club. So the rest of the guys were near discard price. 500 there. You know, you got I had those guys out of position. 650 there, and then the right mid, 650 as well. Very, very cheap squad, so let's go ahead and submit it, see if we can go ahead and get a decent pull out of it. Obviously, that's 100 chemistry right there. You didn't even need to have that much chem. It was a super duper easy squad building challenge, so let's go ahead and open the pack. Here we go, 24 items, 20 gold, 7 rare. These have been pretty kind to me. Overall, in terms of packs, it doesn't look like this one's going to be a board drop, though. We've got ourselves a rare Polish goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny right there. Wojciech Szczesny, 82 rated goalkeeper for Juventus. Not a really good pack at all. Anything else in this pack? We've got ourselves Giroud. That's not terrible. Couple of those non-rares. We'll go ahead and send those to the transfer list. Let's talk about Path to Glory cards real quick, and we're going to talk about mostly like the difference between the cards that aren't looked at as much compared to the ones that really have eyes on them, and just kind of discuss their prices going into Black Friday especially. So right now, the ones that everybody are looking at are Gabriel Jesus, you got Bakayoko, Sane, Rashford, even El Shaarawy a little bit, Varane. Those are the ones everybody's looking at. But you got to remember that the rest of these are also working exactly like OTW. So we see Gabriel Jesus. He's way too expensive right now. He's going to drop. If you have that, sell it. It's not going to stay that high. Same thing for, honestly, Rashford and Bakayoko right now, and Sane. They're going to drop going into this next week. However, for the cards like Pastore, who we have on our screen here, Pastore is currently going for 23,000, 22,750 for an 83 rated card. Assuming he gets a first inform, you know how much that would go up? He'd have like 88 dribbling, he'd have like 74 pace, maybe 78 shot, he'd have maybe like 85 or 86 passing, along with 4-star, 4-star. I'm not saying it would be a ridiculous card, but for 22,000 coins, that is not bad at all for an OTW. Even some of the crappier OTWs are still, you know, valuable up to at least 20,000 coins. Even Kessie and Traore, some of the worst of the OTWs, reach up to 20k at times in the week where they're playing. So if Pastore, playing for Paris Saint-Germain, he were to get into the starting 11, he definitely would go, I think, 30k easily. Easily, just in the hype, without even getting an inform, easily 30k. Same thing for, honestly, like Welbeck. Welbeck's being very overlooked right now. He is, I think, injured right now, but overall, this card is still very, very cheap. So you take a look at Welbeck's card, 18,000 coins for a Danny Welbeck. Assuming he gets a first inform, that's 87 pace with like 82 dribble, 77 shot, 81 physical with 74 passing. Just a rough estimate there. I mean, given the fact that it is English, Arsenal, and in the Premier League, a first inform for Welbeck would not be bad at all, especially more than 18,000 coins. So that's all I'm saying here, especially given the fact that Premier League informs, considering he is very, very cheap, Premier League informs will be boosted from the from Player of the Month hype and all of that every single month. So that would push his Path to Glory card up a little bit as well, assuming he were to get an inform at one point in the season. So that's just what I wanted to talk about. Some of these guys are way overlooked. I'd say investing in them soon is very good. I think the best time to buy these guys is probably going to be around Tuesday for Path to Glory, for the lower rated ones. I'm not talking about Jesus, Bakayoko, Rashford. I ain't talking about those guys. I'm talking about Welbeck. I'm talking about Pastore, and some of those lower, low-key Path to Glory cards. I'd pick those up on Tuesday during marquee matchup rewards because nobody's really thinking to buy on Tuesday right now. So I think that would be a good time to pick those guys up. Alcacer. Yes, I have learned how to pronounce his name. Alcacer here, 82 rated. Good nation, good league, and Barcelona is the club as well. There's no risk at all when you're buying him for less than 12,000 coins, even though I do feel like he might be overinvested in a little bit. A lot of people are focused on this card, but ultimately, who cares? He's 11 to 12,000 coins right now. Why wouldn't you buy a few? There's no risk at all, and you can pick him up for super cheap, super easy as well. It's not hard to get him on bid either. You can pick up some of these guys in this Team of the Week that are being completely overlooked. If these cards were in packs a couple weeks ago, and it was the exact same card, if Alcacer was a Team of the Week 4 inform, that card would be double the price right now. And I feel like he will eventually get up in price quite a bit, easily going from 11 to 12k, all the way up to 16 to maybe 18,000 coins. And that's without even a strong SBC to bring him up. If there was another Icon SBC to require maybe some lower rated informs, he's going to be a go-to, because although he is lower rated than a lot of these other guys like Parejo, he is from a great league and nation. He's easy to link with players that are in these squad building challenges. So that's why I think, why not pick up a few? And we have been picking up Parejos. Now, I think the best time to buy him is going to be either, a couple days ago when he was down to like 20 and 21k, and on Tuesday again. I mentioned that for the Path to Glory cards. I think that's how it's going to be for Parejo and Thalvin as well. Again, I would stay away from Hradecki. You guys know that I kind of go more in depth on the weekends on some of these Team of the Week cards, and I'm doing that right now. Leighton Baines, if you can get him for less than, 32k maybe, that would be a decent deal. I got him for 27k. He was the cheapest point on, I think it was Friday when I picked him up. I got him for 27. He was going for like 28, 29 pretty normally. He is up to 35k. I flipped him, took the profit. We'll see what he gets to on Tuesday. If he gets back down there, pick him up. He can't really go down too much. He's just, too high rated from a good league and nation as well. And obviously Premier League players are in value throughout the entire year. The players on the bench, there's a few more that you can pick up for discard price. You've got Sirigu for discard price. He's 82 rated. He is goalkeeper, so it kind of limits his possibility of rising in price as opposed to Alcacer, but ultimately still decent. You can get Traore for discard price, and although, again, this card isn't easy to link up, he is decent. Other than that weak foot, you can get him for discard price. Again, there's no risk with discard investments, and considering we are in the point of the year where we're going into Black Friday, there could possibly be Team of the Week guarantee packs. It definitely gives you an idea that these cards could probably be used in those SBCs, especially anything like 82 rated and above. Those things are going to be useful for the Team of the Week tradable SBC whenever that does drop, if it does. With the first time we saw it last year was during Black Friday. We saw it during Black Friday. It was to give value to the lower rated informs so that more people open packs. We're also going to probably see squad building challenges that require 83 and 84 rated cards during Black Friday, whether it's combined with the Team of the Week tradable or something completely individual. We're definitely going to see something like that. What EA don't want, though, is for everything to be discard during Black Friday, because if everything is invaluable and 83s are going for 1,000 coins and 84s are going for 2,000 coins, and these half of the informs are going for discard, then ultimately people aren't going to open as many packs. So that's something that you got to you got to enter EA's brain. You got to think, what do they want? They want more money. What's going to get them more money? More people buying FIFA points. And what will get more people buying FIFA points is if the players in the packs are more valuable and getting them more coins, obviously. So that's what's going to happen during Black Friday. I don't know how they're going to do it this year. They're not going to do it the same way they did it last year, which was through a Team of the Week tradable. They could do something very similar, and I think that they will. I've begun my investing going into Squad Battle rewards. There's still about 30 minutes until the rewards drop, but ultimately what we saw last week was some of these cards actually rose. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to sell it in like 3 hours from now. So I'm going to buy right now for 27k, and hopefully he'll go up. I'm not only going to buy, I'll buy several different cards, but buy is going to be the first card I guess I'm going to focus on today. Got another buy for 28k, this time with a Sentinel on him. This time I decided to pick up a Bakayoko here, and this one has an anchor card on it, so I feel like I'll definitely be able to sell this on. I'll go and throw on some contracts and some fitness, get him back onto the market. I talked about icons a little bit in my Halloween trading guide, and if you guys missed that video, it dropped yesterday. It's the ultimate Black Friday trading guide. I only drop a few of those ultimate trading guides a year, so make sure to go watch it. It would be very, very helpful for you guys for Black Friday trading and when to buy, when to sell, and how to make profit. So we're going to talk a little bit more about icons, okay? And essentially, right now, it just seems like we are getting to that point. It's getting to be time to buy icons. Here's the market for the index icons right now. And the cheapest cards, you can see, we can ignore players like Michael Laudrup and Edwin van der Sar. I mean, that is kind of low for van der Sar, but ultimately he's been lower. We want to focus on cards like maybe Roberto Carlos, maybe Patrick Kluivert as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Carlos card. His current card, 739. I saw a few up for about 740 earlier, and they didn't even get bought, so I'm going to see if I can get them for an even better deal. But ultimately, if you take a look down here at the graph, we're going to move it back to the beginning of the year. And if you guys did see the trading guide, the Black Friday trading guide, you guys saw how the fluctuation of legends happened last year in FIFA 17. So they started out low, and then he hits, you know, his peak somewhere in here. It looks like he gets to 914 at one point, but overall, he's chilling around 850 for the most part. 850, and then we're getting into November. And this is exactly how it happened last year. We hit November, we're dropping a little bit. We're dropping a little bit, but it's within the last few hours where they've dropped a lot. You've got 795,000 coins here on Saturday, November 11th. That was the day before I am recording. So today is the 12th. And so we look at this hourly graph of yesterday, and you can see it was at like 800K all day. The lowest point was 750, and that was only at one point in the day. The lowest otherwise was like 770. And then we move over on Friday, and it was even higher, 840. The lowest point of that day was 780K. Today, however, you can see it has absolutely tanked in the last few hours. It's down to 750 and now down to 739K. And that's not the only legend that's happening for this. You can see how all these legends are actually dropping right now. Even that Desai, who does have a plus sign next to him. Let me go back. He's got a plus 3%, but ultimately that's a lot lower than what he's been. Same for this card. Obviously, they were a little bit lower a few hours ago. That's why they have a plus sign next to them. That's why they're up on the index, but ultimately they're a lot lower than what they normally are. So I'm going to take a look at Kluivert here. This is a card that I haven't even looked at yet. So he's going, there's 5 cards, 655 and less. But let's go ahead and take a look at what he goes for normally. So he started out at like 800K. He's taken a small drop. He continues to drop and drop and drop. But 770, 780K is about what he settled at. We hit November, and look at that drop within the last week and a half from 770K, 780K, and it's dropped all the way down to 678K. 676. But look, within the last few hours, 630, man. It's time. The time is now, guys, for these cards. I wouldn't wait too much longer. They can't get that much lower. And even if they do go a little bit lower, it's better to be a day early than a day late. Because once these start rising, they're not going to stop rising. Look at this, man. Throughout just today, you can see at the beginning of the day, he was 689 and 675, 700K even at one point. And then he starts to drop. He's down to 633 at one point throughout today. But right now, 630 is what he's at currently. So, I mean, not a bad buy at all. Obviously, you want to get the best deal possible. And right now, since there's 2 up for 630, you would see if there's an undercut. But ultimately, great deals right now for icons. I'd say it's time to pull the trigger for icons, no matter what console you're on. The rewards are now out, and as I predicted, Bai is starting to go up. He went from 29, you know, I got him for 27 even. He's going up to, you know, 32,000 coins. There's probably a couple listed for, actually there's not. He is up to 33,000 coins flat now. There are quite a few listed, but give it another couple minutes and there will not be near 2 pages. There's 1.5 pages now, and there's also already 1 gone from that 1 refresh. So with that being said, guys, this buy is continuing to rise. I will sell when he hits his peak tonight, and then I will go ahead and reinvest elsewhere, most likely on Tuesday. That's what I'm thinking the big buy day is going to be, is Tuesday. That's just kind of my instinct right now. Obviously, it could be, it could not be, but that's when I plan on buying a lot of my cards. Since buy is now up to 34,500 coins, I think I'm going to go ahead and sell him. I'm happy with that profit. He'll go back down a little bit in the morning, and especially on Tuesday, he'll go down. So I've got my buy here. We've got him on Sentinel. Let me go ahead and see the other buy first. Backbone, he's got 99 contract, 99 fitness. I'll go ahead and list him up. 34,500 was the price that he's going for. So I'm just going to go ahead and list him up for a little bit higher. 34,750. I'm not going to get greedy with it. No Tech Avion with him or anything. But I do really want to get, I don't know. I could get buy up for Tech Avion right now. But ultimately, they're selling so fast right now. I don't think I need to. I'm just going to go ahead and list another one here. I'll go this one with Sentinel on it. I'll go 34,750 as well. See if those two sell. I think I only have 2 buys. Who else do I have in my transfer list that I might want to sell? I might want to sell my Parejo, and I possibly will sell my Cook as well. Let's go ahead and quick sell the Chesney. He didn't sell the first time around. I'm also keeping my Giroux. He might go up later in the week. So let's go ahead and see what Parejo's price is right now. And based off what that is, I might just take my profit on him and go. So Daniel Parejo right now is 23,000 coins, but there's only 1 card up on the market for that price. And that was a snipe as well. So he's above 23k. He's now up to 23,750, it looks like. I'd be happy with selling him for 24. I'm not going to lie. 24,000 coins if he were to go up to 24k consistently. So right now there's 3 full pages of him at 24k. Now, will that get lower throughout the night? Of course. But I definitely want to wait until he gets up to 24k consistently before I sell him. So I'm going to go ahead and hold off on my Parejos. But I do have a few of them. And that would be a lot of coins. Right now I've got a Parejo for 20k there. So that's 1, 2, 3... how many do I have? 3 so far, 4, 5. I thought I had more. So that's 5 cards of Parejo, 20k each. So I've got 100k invested, and if I sell them for 24k each, I will get back about 120,000 coins. So that's good. I'll take that. Nice 20k profit on the Parejos in total. And then the Cook, let's go ahead and take a look at him. We also want to look at what his price is right now. Being affected by the squad battle rewards, given the fact that he is lower rated, I could definitely see there be more supply, but given the fact that there was so much demand for Cook, I can't see him not going up. Right now, 15k is what he is. He's got also about 2 pages and 1 card. I could definitely see this card going up to 16, 17k by the end of the night. So I'm going to hold on to him. Even if I only get like 16k for him, I'm going to be very, very happy with that. Because I do want to liquidate these guys. Bas Dost, who we got mostly for around 31,000 coins. He's been one that we've been very patiently holding on to. Bas Dost as an inform is valuable for SBCs, of course. And right now he's going for 32,500, which really wouldn't make us profit, but it wouldn't have us lose coins either. We just get our coins back. I'm okay with taking that if I find another investment, but right now there's no reason to really sell him. As we get closer to Player of the Month, he could rise a little bit, maybe up 1 to 2,000 coins, which is significant. You know, when we have 12 Bas Dost on our transfer list, going up 1,000 to 2,000 coins is big, because if we have 12 of them and all of them go up 2k, that's 24,000 coins that we didn't have before. So that's why I've been very patient with my Bas Dost, because I have so many of him. The Colemans are still there, given the fact that we have him as an investment for Player of the Month as well. So let's go ahead and continue. We're also going to get into that Sunday bidding method that you guys have seen every single Sunday. With every Monday upload that I've had, we've done the Sunday bidding method. I've got the players that I want to use. I do have a list for all my Twitch subscribers. It's a list of 40 players that are perfect for this Sunday bidding. So if you guys are subbed on Twitch and didn't know about that, or if you guys were interested in that, go ahead and check it out. I thought I'd plug that right here just because we're talking about it, but I'm going to go ahead and get into that bidding now. Rewards have been out for an hour and about 25 minutes now, maybe 30 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes. So after that first hour's up, I start bidding. So I've been bidding for 30 minutes, and I was able to go ahead and pick up 1 Coleman here. So pretty good deals. We worked hard this week. Getting 1 Coleman, we'll be able to sell that on for 800 coins easy. No, I'm just playing. We got a ton of cards, actually, though. I just sent them all to my transfer list already. We've got these Cocos, and we've got these St. Maximes, St. Maximine. We also were able to pick up quite a bit of Salibers for 550. And the good news is right now, we're already doubling our coins on all of those cards. So we take a look at St. Maximine here. Take a look at his price. Currently, we got him for 400 coins to maybe 550 each. And St. Maximine is currently going for 1,000 coins on the market. And that's tonight during the rewards. So tomorrow before 1 p.m., I'm going to sell him because obviously he's up in price because of the Germany versus France squad bidding challenge. So I'm going to sell him in the morning for sure. Same thing for Saliber and Coco. Those guys are also good deals. Coco, same kind of deal with him. He's going for about 1,000 coins there. And then also Saliber, I think he's a little bit more expensive because he is one of the only right mids in the French league that is that is actually French, so he is actually about 1,200 coins, so slightly a little bit higher. But since we got all of them for 650 or lower, I didn't bid over 650, and we actually got most of those cards for like, I mean, it was mostly around like 300, 400 coins per card. So we're already tripling, at least doubling our coins per card on every single one of those. So pretty much every single non-rare you see here, we got on those bids for super duper cheap. We got, you know, Coco there for 400. Continuing, got a whole bunch more, 450 for St. Maximin. We continue, got another Salibur there for 550. And we just got pages upon pages of them. And then there's where it stops. Now, I did go ahead and bid on a few Colemans. I picked up a few more Colemans just because Player of the Month is on Friday. And when it comes to right backs in the Premier League, you've got Klein and you've got Coleman. And that's the only players that you can go with in a squad building challenge, unless you want to be paying that much for Kyle Walker or Bellerin, which you don't. So Coleman for discard price, I think, is definitely a good investment. I'll easily make a couple hundred coins on him if I sell into the hype. If I decide to hold him, I could make more, but also I risk a little bit going into Player of the Month holding your cards. So I'd suggest if you want to guarantee your profit, always sell into the hype. I say that a lot. That's rule number one. But some cards that you're getting for discard, like Coleman here, you know, if you're getting him for 750 coins and he's like 950 to 1,000 on Thursday night, like, yeah, you could take that 200 coin profit, but since it is only 200 coins and there is a possibility of there being like a Premier League squad required for POTM, then you would hold that card, you know, and risk that 200 coins, which is perfectly fine. It's 200 coins and you could easily double your coins. I feel like the risk is sometimes worth taking, but ultimately when you want to guarantee your profit, rule number one is sell into the hype. And I say that with everything. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the prices right now. I actually did have to hop on the web app to bid on some of these cards because right now I am actually transfer banned from bidding, but I can still search the market, which is nice. So if we take a look at Parejo, he's still chilling around the same price that he was. 22,500 is literally what he was before it started, but he has been ranging up to about 23 to 23.5k. Again, I said once he gets up to 24k, I'll probably sell for that profit. But Bailly is another card that we actually picked up for 27,000 coins before the rewards dropped. He's risen quite a bit. He is up now all the way over 35k. I could have held him in, oh, that's it's on special card. Hold on, one more second. He's at 34,500 coins. So he is up about 7,000 coins from what he was earlier. And I sold him at the right time, it looks like. I sold him for 34,750. He's on our transfer list right now. I sold both of them. Took 7k profit per card, 14k, easy as that. Bakayoko, we picked him up with an anchor card earlier for 8,600. Let's see what he is right now. He's more than 86 now. 9,400? 9,400 with an engine on him. He's only been up for a few seconds. I could probably sell the one with an anchor card. I could probably sell that for 10k, so I'll make a little bit of coins on that card as well. So I think that's going to be it for today's episode. If it did help you out, hopefully it gave you a little bit of a grasp on what happens when we go into these Sunday rewards. When should you buy these cards? Those buys and that Bakayoko are used as an example here. You can do it with pretty much any card of value. They do normally go up unless they are like current team of the weeks. It's a little bit more iffy on those cards, you know, but players like Bailly, maybe Azpilicueta, Eriksson, Royce, Robin, those kind of cards. Going into Squad Battle Rewards, hopefully that gave you a better idea on when to buy those cards. Also, make sure to get in on that Sunday bidding every single week. I am easily, you know, I bid maybe 30,000 coins in total on all these cards, considering I have like, I don't know, how many did I get? Probably around 70, and I bid about 300 to 400 coins per card, and I'm going to be selling them on for over 1,000 coins. I'll be making, I don't know, I'm going to estimate at least 50,000 coins. I just want to kind of lowball that one. Just to be fair, about 50,000 coins easily just from bidding in that 30 minutes. So make sure you guys are bidding on Sundays. Drop a like if you guys do enjoy this series. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.